Hello and welcome to Haunted Harbor, scenario number 27 in RollerCoaster Tycoon. Today's goal, 1,200 guests by the end of October, year 3 of the park rating of 600. The catch with this one is there's a couple of rides we're never allowed to delete, and there's not a lot of space, but expansion land is pretty cheap. We go ahead and take a look here. It is $25 a square for the land itself. And there's a couple of these that are only available as construction rights, and those are $20 a square. So, yeah, this is the whole park. We got this actually pretty nice coaster here. Wooden coaster. There's a ghost train, merry-go-round. We got a slide, and we got a Ferris wheel and some stalls. The coaster named Woodpecker is one of those that we can't get rid of. And it's a good coaster. Okay, good. This does say 10 minutes. The old coasters break down a lot. And this one is 68 years old. So, yeah, we're going to want to keep a close eye on this one, because the most common breakdown for one of these coasters is brake failure. And if the brakes fail when the thing's coming into the station and there's a train in there, then there's going to be an accident and a lot of people are going to die. And obviously that's a bad thing. Made even worse by the fact that, again, we cannot remove or even rebuild it. So, yeah, let's hope that doesn't break down. We're going to have to make sure we have a very robust set of mechanics inspections occurring here. But it is already set to 10 minutes, which is the minimum interval. We also have the ghost train, which is 35 years old and is also set every 10 minutes. But, yeah, it's just one of those things where this makes it a whole lot harder, because you kind of have to plan around things. Now, we can prevent the fatal accident from brake failure from occurring by removing the second train from the coaster, so there's no possibility that the two trains can ever crash into each other. But that has the, the added challenge of decreasing the throughput, which means all those guests have to have somewhere else to go. So, again, the goal is 1,200 guests. And until we can justify actually buying more land, this is what we got to work with, folks. So it's going to be a tremendous emphasis on flat rides, like thrill rides specifically, because you take a look at this stuff here. We've got a lot of gentle rides. Roller coasters, this is already a decent selection, but we don't have enough space to really build any of the big ones anyway. So we got to get these thrill ride numbers up. And I guess we could do log flumes and then all this other stuff, but yeah, we're not going to get large quantities of guests in here until we have enough space for them to occupy on rides. And if it happens to rain a lot, then guess what? We're going to have rides that are underground or coasters that go underground, and this terrain is probably pretty good for that. See what happens. Just check and see. See, 2 rotations on this guy might actually be a bit much. Go down to 1. That'll increase guest throughput. Again, we don't really have thrill rides. We got this thing. I hate this thing. But again, ghost train we already have, and we can't modify it, so that is what that is. We got a crooked house. We got a monorail cycle. We got space rings. It's like a convention of the worst rides ever made in the game. That's going on here. Our only hope, really, for roller coasters is going to be probably these little coasters we could do, like the Wooden Wild Mouse and the Virginia Reel. Don't really take up very much space, but they're also, not really very good coasters. 13 by 4 is pretty small. 6 blocks by 11 is a little smaller, and it's not a bad coaster. It's just not anything tremendously special. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this one, the Texas Tubs, says the vehicle design's unavailable. I was not aware that there was a separate vehicle design for this. So, yeah, you know what? I'll just see about putting in one of these guys here. I don't really have a really great amount of space for this. I think we're going to want to not take up too much space with things that don't absolutely need to be at that level of a height difference. So I think let's check and see what we can buy. Okay, we can buy some over here, which is fine. There's a lot of land available over here, but it's very hilly, like I said. Yeah, I see. I really just don't think... There it is. Send tweet. I don't think. I don't even use Twitter anymore. The, see, this is what makes this scenario hard. I played this a lot as a kid, and I never could beat it. But obviously, at this point, I understand that what I was doing was not playing the game correctly. But, you know, you're 12, 13. You have no idea how to do this, and you can't look it up because YouTube didn't exist. Nobody made videos of, I'm playing the game, and you were on dial-up, so good luck even looking anything up. So you just had to, like, scratch your head, like, what did I do wrong? Because every other thing you played perfectly fine. But I digress. I'm not going to take up space with the Virginia reel, of all things, to open it out. So let's take a look at some of the rest of these here. This thing was hilarious, but it's a terrible roller coaster. Terrible roller coaster. We haven't actually made a completely custom one, as far as I know. But I think we're going to have an opportunity to... Nope, I can't use WASD to move in this one. Thanks, Beaver Game. If we can find a couple places that aren't completely terrible to put some of these coasters in. And actually, hey, you know what? We can build amongst the other coaster here. That's not such a bad thing. What a concept, huh? All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it there. Why not? No rule that says the dog can't play basketball, etc. If I put this here, I'm pretty sure I can still build an entrance from that. Well, let's check and see. I do like this pathway thing they've got going on here. So I'm gonna set that back to here, and I don't know what that's called, but it looks nice. So I think I want to keep doing that. Oh, we're tall, are we? Okay. Oh, that's not even the right one. Ugh, what a fail. Okay, yeah. That is the right one. Yeah, so I think what we'll need to do. I don't want to get rid of these flowers because they do actually help with some of the what's the word I'm looking for? My brain has failed me. They help with some of the excitement rating boosting that happens, so I don't want to necessarily get rid of that. But we're going to have to charge money for these other coasters because these guys you can't really get much for because, again, they're super old. So we'll go with that. We'll see. Oh, we got the pirate ship, huh? Okay. Batting 1,000, I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a couple of these guys in here. It doesn't have to be super, super complicated. And I think I just go through the fence there. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the idea is just to get a couple more things going so that guests can do other stuff. Go ahead and get another handyman. Yeah, let's just get up to 5. That's fine. Because we've got a lot of people in here relative to the amount of path space we have. And it tends to cause problems with a bunch of junk on the ground or trash or whatever have you, so I'm going to help them out by putting in a couple more trash cans in the various locations where that might be a smart move. So they have somewhere to throw their garbage out. Then see where things go. I do like the white supports on this, so I think I might want to repaint this as well. It's just kind of a nice deal. Ooh, beige. Oh man, you know what? I kind of like that. But it's very close to the white, and it's kind of messing with me. Peach. Oh, that is so much worse than I could have imagined. All right, back to, that's like the exact same color as the sand. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, we're just going to leave that there. It's fine. Now, what are we looking at? Another thrill ride. Yay. All right, I think we might have to speed this up just a touch so we don't spend too much time sitting here. Because, again, we don't have very much money. And from what I remember... Okay, that's more than I thought. For some reason, I remembered it being a problem where you couldn't get too much money, but I don't know. Then again, that could have just been me as a kid wondering why I couldn't have a $50,000 loan like you could in Leafy Lake or any of those other things. But I'm going to avoid paying a whole bunch of money in loan interest, if I can at all help it. Keep that for the time being. I guess we'll just have to see what happens with what gets unlocked. I forget that this balloon stall is not color randomized, it's only yellow. Well, at the very least, the woodpecker coaster seems to be popular enough to keep full, even if it's only costing $1 a person. Yeah, it's still making money, it's just not making a lot of money. What about U1798? What a great name for a roller coaster. Yeah, they're gonna need me to come up with some other name for that. But the queue is pretty full, $4 a piece. These guys don't really have great throughput because it's only 2 persons per car. But it's also not a really long coaster at all. It's actually pretty short. Yeah, that's really short, 587 feet. Well, I can't do multiple laps, which is kind of funny, if that were even a thing at all. Okay, I like this view of this a lot better. That actually kind of fits pretty nicely through there. I don't remember what the rating on this one... Wow, 6? What was the rating on this design before I built it? 5.7. Okay, well, we do get the boost for going over the top and around this other coaster, so that's fun. Ah, yes, the swinging inverter ship. I'm so glad they're researching this. So glad they're researching this. What are we charging for the... There's nobody even on this. Oh, 40 cents. You gotta be kidding me. They're not making any money off of this thing. Oh, man. I can't do anything to it either. There's literally nothing I can do for it. People just have to want to ride it. What is that thing even... It's such a pathetic looking ride. Oh, it's only 728 feet. Oh, it broke down. Color me surprised. Alright, well, we can't do anything about it anyway. I must resist the urge to build a roller coaster just because it exists. These are not... I mean, the wooden roller coaster is great, obviously, but these are not great not great designs, not very cost-effective. I know these are all garbage. I mean, I guess I could build a crooked house if I really wanted to. But... like, where's that gonna make sense? Where is it worth me putting that? Look how crazy this looks. Ah, email client. Thank you. Haven't heard from you in a hot minute. So what's the actual entrance? Is it this, or is it these funky stairs on the back? Those actually look kind of fun. But I think it's probably not a bad thing for us to have one of these things in here, but you know, it's just aggressively not my favorite thing that I've ever put in a park. Yeah, so we'll just do this. Just open her on up, and then I'm going to charge a full $1 for this because why not? If anyone even wants to ride it. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. What's the duck have to say? Nothing. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we're actually kind of making money on this. So this ghost train, there's people on the ride, but there's one guy in the line, 2 people in the line? Come on, man. You got to get those numbers up. Whoa, we got go-karts coming. Okay, all right. All right. All has been redeemed. The go-karts will save us. Everybody and their mom loves go-karts. Well, just as soon as I can actually build them. So if we can find a clever way of putting go-karts in that doesn't take up a lot of ground space that we can use for flat rides, then that would be smart. But at the same time, you don't want to build a go-kart track to be too huge, or else it turns into just a time and money sink, and then people are in line for it forever, and then nobody has a good time. Alright, go-karts is just hilarious to me every single time. And the excitement rating of this is 22.8. Are you kidding me? How in the world did they manage, first of all, to figure this out? But honestly, I gotta respect the hustle. It's completely absurd. What a broken ride. Well, you know what that means. It means that it's time for us to make a go-kart track from scratch, like we always do. I just have to figure out where it's going to make sense to put this thing, because I have a very limited amount of places I can actually place this stuff. We probably want to connect this path over here with something over here, so I kind of feel like we need to have other stuff. We can't buy any more land here, so it's probably not the worst thing in the world to just put a ride of some type over here. So if I were to come all the way in the corner of the park and put in go-karts over the water like some sort of absolute idiot and have a whole bunch of oh, we're making one of the most stupid things I've ever made here, aren't we? All right. You know the drill, folks. You know the drill. It's go-kart time. No, please. Alright. Just give them a little bit of a hill. I think I'll have it come back down under that. That's always a nice fun thing for them to do. Not going to be able to get away with too much, but and give them one of these numbers here. Take up a little bit of space without it being completely insane. Just mostly insane. Come straight through there. And then you know the drill. Just zigzag back and forth like you got nothing else to do with your life. And then I'll put in a couple of these little bunny hop nonsense hills here. And there you go. Oh, I'm out of cash. Okay, never mind. We made it work. The world's worst go-kart track. Well, it's actually probably not the world's worst go-kart track, but I don't dare make the queue that long. There's no chance that would be well received by the patrons of my fine establishment here. But now we're gonna need some more cash so I can actually build a path. So how many cars did this give me? 18. That's a high capacity thing right there. Okay. I'm gonna say $4. It's probably not gonna be, definitely not gonna be 3 laps, I'll tell you that much. Let's try that. I love how the car colors just repeat after enough time. Yeah, I'm just gonna, do this like we always do. So, we need to get the pathway here. I'm just gonna cut straight through the BS here. We actually don't need this to be elevated. So, I'm going to very carefully, so that nobody gets stuck. There we go. Oh, somebody did. Somebody did. Okay, they figured it out. I'm just going to build this all the way up into the corner here. And then just go right the way across. Like so. And then this has to connect somewhere over here. So the easy thing to do is just drop this down. So look at all these guys with the balloons. There we go. Now it's an actual loop. And I've got room here, if I have planned this correctly, for a 3x3 something. Or flat ride of some type. Obviously, this is not going to be the best place for this to go. But it does technically fit. It does technically fit. So, in that vein, I do think it's going to be smart for us to put something over here. I just might have to relocate my my entrance and my exit here. So if I put the entrance here and the exit there, then I can come in with my pathways. I can do one of those numbers. And then this just comes right in like that. Alright, escape hatch. You're definitely worth more than $2. I'm going to charge $4. Get in there and make us some money. Now, what is the rating for this? 4.7, okay. Alright, and the queue time, as long as it doesn't get higher than about 10 or 12 minutes, I think we might be okay. Boy, there sure is a lot of lag leading the station for this guy. What did we actually... Okay, that was the last one we made. Is there anything else I missed while doing go-kart nonsense? Nope. Okay, good. What a dumb design. Well, it's fine. Oh, that looks even worse from this angle. Oh boy. How are we looking here? How are we looking here? Okay, making a decent bit of money. I'm still making okay money. The ghost train. Oh, I'm not even making enough to cover the running costs? Seriously? Like, am I going to have to lower it? Like, I can't get rid of the ride. It doesn't say I have to keep it open, though. If it's closed, I don't have to pay for it. I think. Maybe I do. If that's the case, then that's bad news. But I'm very interested to see. All right, let's speed this up again. If this goes away after everybody's off the ride, then we're good. If it doesn't, then man, I don't want to spend money on advertising to get people to come ride this thing because nobody actually wants to. Yeah, okay, that's staying there. That's staying there. Ugh, man. I want to get rid of it so bad. Whatever. I guess we'll just have to leave it alone. Just have to see what happens. Yeah, that was pretty brutal of me, actually, to put this just nonsense right outside of the station. So, like, I don't know if you paid attention when the race started. There were cars that hadn't even left the station yet. Well, somebody else is already all the way up here. Just because they keep getting blocked by other people in the way. Oh, well, motion simulator is kind of pointless. Is anybody even riding this thing? Oh, it's operating. Okay, good. Total customers, 0. Favorite ride of 0 guests. Customers on ride, 0. What a worthless... Man. These people here are haters. Oh, now they want to go on for 50 cents. They didn't want to pay a whole $1 to go on the Crooked House. Come on, man. So now they actually will go on. Crooked House mode. Wouldn't have it any other way. Alright. 3D cinema. Are we already scrubbing the bottom of the barrel for these thrill rides, man? Ugh. I need a, what's that thing called? Enterprise, or... No, the Enterprise is the bad one. I can't remember what the ride's called. Good job, me. Alright. Well, we are making money, technically. It's not really tremendous profits, but... See, this just... It takes up so much more space than it's worth. We're in such a small thing. Like, even if I had a junior coaster, I could at least try to build El Cheapo, but... Alright. I'm gonna add in roller coasters and see if that unlocks anything interesting. So right now it's it seems like the go-kart's the merry-go-round for some reason, despite being basically a brand new ride, is doing numbers at 60 cents. You know what? Maybe people are just cheapskates here. No, we got people in the line here. I guess that's Fine, I guess they are willing to pay for quality. It's just that there is no quality to be found, so they don't want to part with their money. Escape hatch is escaping, so that's fine, I suppose. What's next? Top spin. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. See, that's a good ride. That's a good ride right there. We love building top spins. It's our favorite activity. Now, can I make myself a top spin area here? This is going to be over the go-karts, which is fine. So if I put that guy there, then I can have this there, and then I take my other top spin. See, that's going to be a different height. That's going to be a different height. That's not, it's not permissible if we're going to do the same thing we've always done. Yeah, because it's, oh, that's so terrible. Oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, folks. We're going to have to give up on our dreams. Well, this one will be set to intense mode like we normally do. $2 is probably fine for this. I'm going to give this one a long queue for not really any good reason. And just hook it up. There we go. You got a top spin in the corner. That works. Probably is not a bad idea for us to get some additional stuff in place. I'm definitely charging for the bathroom, though, because you cheapskates won't pay 40 cents to go on the ghost train. Reverser roller coaster. Oh, that's not even... That's not really that much of an improvement, is it? These things are just completely nuts. Alright, well, I think we can safely ignore that for a little bit of time. I don't think we're going to get too many roller coasters, though. I do remember seeing something about this map not really unlocking anything in that regard, but I do want to see what else we can get. And I guess I should check and see. Oh, that's it for thrill rides. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Water rides, I guess. I'm not doing a boat hard. That's like the worst one. Alright. We're in March year 2, and I got 700 guests, which I guess is good. You know, the goal is 1,200, but, we're going to be in a mighty need of some better thrill rides, which we probably aren't going to get. So, I guess it's a mediocre roller coaster time. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me deeply to do this, but... I mean, if there is a spot... Oh, see, this would actually make sense if we had the path set up to do this. If there is any place we can actually fit one of these miserable things, we need to do it. I guess I could start building in other areas too. Like I can buy land. It's just not really a good setup for this. Hold on. Classic mini roller coaster. Is that? It is. It is. We can build El Cheapo. We can, in fact, build El Cheapo. For the people of this scenario who are too cheap to pay 40 cents to go on the ghost train. Oh yes, friends. Oh yes. It is time. It's time for El Cheapo. That is stupid. What a stupid thing I've done. I can't fit this anywhere else, can I? See, at least this has the, this does have... Well, I'm getting distracted by my own brain. Like, I've got to have somewhere I can pop this where it's not going to be completely stupid. And this is, admittedly, pretty stupid. I don't know. I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna buy these 3 squares just so I can come in. I can lower that thing, turn it to sand. Turn those things to sand. and just lower this all the way down. And then I need to see if I can fit El Cheapo in here. This is a fundamental need. All right, that is substantially less terrible than what I thought I was going to have to do here. All right, El Cheapo, it's time to prove your worth. But I do think I'm going to. Oh, I can't because El Cheapo's in the way. Yeah, good job. Good job, me. Well, this is like the worst entrance possible for this, but hey. We'll see if people want to ride this for $2. I will do 2 circuits on this, though, so they feel like they're getting their money's worth. Oh, what a dumb coaster. Alright, now is anybody going to ride this? Oh, okay, yeah, they're lining up. They're lining up. 6 people at a time can ride this absolute pinnacle achievement of mankind. Classic mini roller coaster, water ride 23rd. Okay, so we do have some time. Well, at least the go-karts are popular, and that's making some money, but we got to get people in here, man. Got to get people in here, and I feel like the only way I'm really going to be able to accomplish that is to buy a bunch of land up here and build another roller coaster. But, see, none of these are really going to tickle anybody's fancy, I don't think. Because as popular as this guy is, some reason people don't want to pay more than $1 for it, so I can't really make that much money. Almost 1,500 customers an hour, wow. What to do, what to do. Oh, that's somebody actually, like, live vomiting over there. That's good. Definitely show that. Like, is it worth building a reverser? It's like, this one says 6.4 excitement rating, but it doesn't have the scenery, it doesn't have the vehicle design. I don't even know what the other vehicle design is for the reverser coaster. See, all of these, except these crazy ones, say the design's unavailable, except Reverser Coaster 1 with a whopping 4.8 excitement rating. Look how ugly this is. Look at this. Look at this. Like, why? Alright, I think we need some more mechanics, though. Let's go ahead and do that. We got River Rapids. That's always an option, but this... What do you mean vehicle design's unavailable? Ropey Rapids, more like Dopey Rapids, am I right? Got him. Where am I gonna put stuff in here, man? Please don't make me build space rings. What a disgrace. That's what they should do. They call these disgrace rings. Like, what am I even supposed to do with this, man? And I love how the space rings, I guess I'll just, you know what, we'll build it and I'll show you because I can. If you want to have less rings, fewer rings, you can have one ring. Why would you, what possible reason could you have to have one ring here? It's just it. I actually kind of like that black and red one, and now I don't know if it's going to cycle back to that again. Oh. Hold on. It's raining. Do I have... No, I don't. Is it available? Friends, we made such a terrible mistake by not taking advantage of this at the earliest possible opportunity. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, the game's paused. Hold on. All right. No, I have to raise the price. I'm going to get my $5 for the umbrella. I'll tell you that much. Tell you that much for sure. There, sorry I took your favorite flowers away so I could make a whole bunch of money on umbrellas. But I'm not that sorry. Anyway, the space rings. Dumb ride. Dumb ride. But if we're going to make money and we're going to have something for the guests to do, then we have to have that. I don't know if we can get bumper cars. If we can in this scenario, then that would be, I think, somewhat advisable. I can't put a garden here because somebody has to be able to water it. But I could put a palm tree. I don't know what value that actually adds to anything, but, you know, it's dead space. Might as well use it. Alright, I realize now I did not put any trash cans over here. Like, this park looks so incredibly crowded, and we only have 760 guests. Well, people aren't complaining about it, so it's fine, I suppose. Bumper boats for boat hire. Okay. Alright, well, I think it's about time for us to tick gentle rides as well, if that's what we're getting from water rides. It's like, I would like to have something else in here, but, you know, River Rapids really isn't that good of a ride to have the amount of space that it takes up. But we really need to have just any amount of anything accessible here. Let's see, if I come up here and I build a little bit of one of these things. Doesn't have to be super tall. Doesn't have to be super tall. But if I give them a little bit of like a 20-foot drop, just a little bit of a drop. And then force them to go around this corner here and then right into a bunch of whirlpools. They love that. And then a little bit of a rapids at the end there. Because they're going to be going, well, not super fast, but they'll come around this corner and then they'll go just like that. You know, stereotypical whiplash activities. And then I give them this sad excuse for a ride here. 9 boats. Continuous circuit mode. Is there even any other type of mode? I'm very interested. This guy's doing numbers here, just spinning before it gets into the station. But I am very curious to see what the stats on this are. Something tells me it's not going to be fantastic. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, 1.5. But crucially, this does have a pretty high guest capacity. Although I don't think we're going to need so many boats. Because it's really only going to be so many at a time. Alright, well, I think we can kind of refine this slightly. Not to be completely garbage. So instead, we have this space underneath here. Yeah, I can take a slightly longer path with this. Ah, okay, well, never mind. Can't construct this here. River Rapids in the way. Well, I got extra space through that. If I do another whirlpool here, then I'll get a little bit more rotation going. Yeah, you know, just give them something. Something extra to do. I doubt that actually improves anything. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Well, regardless, it doesn't have to be a perfect ride, because the main objective here is to have a ride that guests can go on. And ideally that will take them off the path, because this is a lot of guests for a small path. Oh, now we get the haunted house. Well, I think you know what we're going to do with this. Favorite ride at 35 guests. Well, guess what, kiddos? Party's over. You're getting replaced with the superior version of put a house somewhere ride, which is the haunted house. Haunted house mode. There you go. They'll pay a whole $1 to go on that thing, too. Alright. Now, what was the, okay, 1.68 is technically higher. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess I'm gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to allow this to be a thing here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Ooh, I'm gonna make the forbidden 2x2 that makes everybody lose their minds. There we go. Please nobody drown because I just did that. We are going to have to just keep an eye on this to monitor if it needs to be changed out or not. But, you know, we're trying to fill space. Trying to fill some space. Somehow the space rings are popular. What? Okay. Well, it's never going to be a super incredibly profitable thing, but I don't have any other parameters except space rings mode. I can't adjust the length of time they're allowed on there. Alright. Alright, it's $1 now. Let's see if they still want to go on it for $1. Well, I guess they do. Motion simulators somehow got immediately super popular. Oh, they actually get going pretty quickly going through this thing. But it still doesn't have a very high intensity or nausea rating, which is kind of nice. Probably don't need so many boats in this thing either, but I'm not gonna get rid of it quite yet. All right, what's up next? Mini golf. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Well, kind of. I knew it was in the expansion thing. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down again. How many mechanics? Okay, they're not all busy. That's fine. I got enough room here to put not a roller coaster, but another flat ride. I wonder if it would be worth putting in another go-kart track. If that would even make sense. Well, it doesn't have to make sense, because that's not how the world works anymore. So, yeah, you know what? You know what, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. Why not, right? Why not? I wonder, you know what? You know what? Let's see here. Okay, so that's in the way. So I'm not going to get by doing that. But I can go up. And then never mind. That's in the way. But if I come up this way, I'm pretty sure, so long as isometric view hasn't betrayed me. Yep, it definitely did. All right, I don't have the eyes for this apparently. But nope, never mind. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to do something cool with this, but it doesn't seem that that's the case. Oh well. We'll just make this thing go around like a idiot convention, and then that's going to be that, I suppose. I guess I'll leave, actually, no, I don't have to leave anything. We have the power. Oh, look at that. Look at that. One final hill. Okay. So, this is going to be a dumb track. It's going to be a very dumb track. I have 7 cars. It might actually be just about as long as that, but it should be a very, very different vibe. I'm going to charge still $4 for this, because I can. Slow this thing back down again. Obviously, a much shorter queue. Hopefully that doesn't end up being a tremendously terrible mistake. But we'll see what happens. I don't know how long a race takes for this. What an absolute ecological disaster to build this on a beach. That's like the only thing I can think of right now. Wow, that green guy was, he was slow. Wow, okay, pretty high excitement rating. Ride length, 652 feet, compared to go-kart's 761. Okay, well, these are almost identical. Almost identical. Well, if they have to wait in line a super long time, then we'll, oh, the green guy wasn't taken forever. He was the guy that won. Oh, I have so much to learn here. Mini golf, and now we're getting a circus. Oh man, I just why? Like, mini golf is fun. I love mini golf, but does it belong in RollerCoaster Tycoon? That's actually kind of a nice, nice design there. But just why? You know, honestly, I could probably do a decent mini golf here if I took back some space. Just did. Oh, I'm used to that being on the left side. Just cut back on a little bit of. See, this no longer connects, so now there's no incentive to go there. All right. Again, I want to have, because I guess we still need to, make everything custom again. I want to have an actual queue, so I guess this has to be like this. All right, golf hole A. You need to have some sort of walkway between them, because that's definitely how that works. But I'm pretty sure at least a couple of these are bendy, or one of them is bendy. Yeah, D is bendy. So if I did D, yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. That's fun and exciting. Put this guy here. So that's your first two holes. Then you got C. What if I did D again? Oh, no, that's not going to work. B. Oh, that's a squiggly there. What's E? Oh, E is bendy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's bendy the other way. Wait. Are these literally just the exact same thing flipped? Yeah. Yeah, they super are. Oh, I'm not even mad. Not even mad. Okay. I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to get creative here. So that's B. Well, I don't have to have all 5 holes. But I think it would be kind of nice. Now, let's just try it with 4. Let's just try it with 4. Mini Golf 1. I can't even set a mode. It's just Mini Golf. Oh yeah, it plays music. That's what I want when I'm trying to do putts. I want to have some stupid music in the background. All right. Mini Golf 1. Because those people are going to be queuing up to play golf. You got to have the space. But yes, golf. It's not really a game I fully respected until I ended up being around it a little bit. Like, you know what? I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. It's very, very scenic, a lot of those courses. I'm terrible at it. I have no desire to actually play real golf, but mini golf? Yeah, anytime, anywhere. Fun way to spend an afternoon with some people. Yeah, look, they're lining up for mini golf. They have the enthusiasm. There we go. Well, we've used most of the space. Outside of, the outside that we can't really do too much with. If the people aren't mad about the paths being super filled up, then we might actually be doing okay. I'm not paying that much to go on Space Rings 1. Alright. So I guess I have to put Space Rings back down to 50 cents and make no money on it again. Is the ghost train at least profitable? Okay, it kind of is now. That's fine. Making things work. Oh, we got bumper cars. Okay. Bumper cars aren't bad. Bumper cars are serviceable. And it's an indoor ride, so if it's raining, then, you know, guests will want to go on it. Or at least they won't not want to go on it. Okay, we have to do this. It's so stupid. We can put the bumper cars on top of the golf course. But, you know, it is kind of fun to, it's kind of fun to watch. So maybe I don't want to cover that up. I don't know. Oh, this is an absolute just nightmare. Trying to find somewhere to put this stuff. Well, I was trying to do this without buying a whole lot of land, but I simply don't think that's going to be possible at this point. We're going to have to buy additional land. Unless I want to put... Here you go. Get on your bumper cars built on a bunch of stilts above a roller coaster. That seems safe. That's totally safe. Alright, you know what? It's stupid. But it's not that stupid. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. Wait a second. Am I going to even be able to put in... There's no way. There's no way it's going to let me do that. Are you joking? You gotta be kidding me. No way. Okay. Alright, Okay. Okay, this is really stupid. This is really dumb. I can't believe it. I can't believe it lets me do this. Oh, I forgot it has that song that it plays. Why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. I gotta take the trees away. Nope, not scenery. Vegetation is what I want. I guess technically I could, well, yeah, I could connect through the other side here. Does this also go that way? Not really? Okay, that's fine. Now, this over here would not be a bad place to put in some other shops and stalls. Drinks stall. Ice cream. Fruity ices. French fries. No other food. You got fries, ice cream, and drinks. The breakfast of champions. Anyway, there you go. You got your bumper cars above the roller coaster, where the train basically goes through the entrance building, but it doesn't seem to care. Wow, this has a higher excitement rating than the water ride. The Mini Golf 1 has an excitement rating of 2.4. And the water ride has an excitement rating of 1.69. Also, the implication that Mini Golf has intensity to it is very funny. I'm glad there's no nausea rating. It would be very disturbing if you got sick playing Mini Golf. Oh, you get vertigo from staring at the windmills or what? Oh, I don't know. That's probably not even how that works, but... Oh, what else am I supposed to do here? We have almost 1,000 guests. We do have a full year, but I wonder if it's going to be possible for us to make up the difference in guests solely with advertising. But you know we have to try it. So, 12-week advertising campaign for the park. I'm going to put this thing on turbo mode, and we're going to find out. We're going to see what happens. Now it's March year 3. I'm kind of scared to time-lapse this, because, what if it's not enough? But if by the end of March we're up to 1,100, I think we're in good shape. It's like, let's see, March 12th, March 13th. I don't know that it's going to happen. We might have to actually build more stuff. Oh, we researched bobsled coasters. Yeah, this isn't going to work. It's not going to work. All right, let's take this off of turbo mode. We did advertise the park, which is good, but we have to build another roller coaster. Bobsled coasters really aren't very good. They're just not. So I don't want to make one. But at the same time, I feel like Big Bob and Icicle Bob are the same. Okay, whatever. Oh, we gotta do something though. Gotta do something. We already have this one wooden coaster, and we've talked about these other ones. Like we built Fire Trap, the last one, and that was pretty good. But the main problem with all of these is they take so much space that we don't have. We just don't have it. And I wish we would have other roller coasters. Like, I feel like I'm going to have to just buy a bunch of land. Just for the sake of having access to more space to build coasters. But it's not really, it's not really conducive to anything. It really isn't. Well, let's see what happens if I buy this. It's $2,000. That merry-go-round beaks down a lot. Okay, so this is a 10 by 10 space, $2,500. Wait, that's not how that should. Okay, never mind. That's absolutely how math works. $2,500. Now we got this ugly island here. But if I buy this bit here. Oh, I didn't want to buy that one on the other side of the thing. Oh, it's ugly. Oh no, I want to sell it. I want to sell it. Give me a -1. Give me a -1 so I can sell it. No. Ah. Well, the way to solve this is to buy all of this as construction rights. And there we go. So now I got space behind the ghost train. And we can actually put a little coaster here, and I've got construction rights on this mess. And it only cost me half of my cash. Can I put some sort of coaster in here? Some sort of coaster. Like, I know Fire Trap is 12 by 15. We do have Microphobia. But it's actually, no, they're complaining about the park. Okay. Whatever that is, is there anything that's in the 10 by 10 range on a wooden 56? Oh, that's Colossus. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better than Fire Trap, folks. 12 by 15 Microphobia, which I always thought was a really small one, is 16 by 14, so that's bigger. 63 by 26. 14 by 19. Okay, that's not horrible. That just looks insane. Thank you, email client. Hold on. Whitewash is 17 by 11. Let's, oh, you know what? That might actually fit. It might do it. And I got construction rights. So, yeah? Yeah? Oh, it needs 11,000 bucks. Okay. Let's go up to 15. And now let's build it. Is there any other place for me to fit this in here? No? Alright. Ooh, it's got the Roman style. Alright, articulated trains. 3 block sections. You better believe we're charging $5 for this. Alright. Turn it on. I am going to fix the path not really being exactly the same thing. Just to keep the peace in terms of designs of stuff. Oh, I can't build there? Okay. Because I don't have construction rights. Oh, what a pain, what a pain, what a pain. So, is there anywhere here that I can do anything with that? Is there any more land that I didn't buy? Aha! Bingo. I knew there was something fishy about this. Alright. Now I can actually do this. All right. There you go, whitewash. It's your turn. It's your turn to do us proud. Although it does look kind of gnarly from this angle, just because of how that track piece goes. Yeah, it's right by the entrance, so I'm not sure that it's going to do too terribly well, because people are going to just be walking over the coaster here. But if it does prove to be popular, then we might actually be in decent shape. Probably not a bad idea to put in some stuff here. Well, we're up to 1,100 guests now, so that was a worthwhile thing to do. I do still have a ton of other land I can buy, but I'm going to try to do it without buying any more. So as long as this coaster can have some pretty good throughput, we're going to be... Wow, look at that. $7,000 an hour. Okay. It's a pretty well-designed coaster. Meanwhile, how's everything else doing? Do I need to get some more mechanics? Objectively, probably no. But I am going to get some more handymen because people were complaining about the paths being... Yep, there it is again. The other thing to consider is how many of these extra guests are here for this new roller coaster, and how many of them are here because we had an advertising campaign for the park. Wow, even the ghost train is having people in there now. Alright. Well, is it suddenly cool again now that it's 37 years old and not 35 years old? So this one's 70. Favorite ride of 60 guests out of 1,576 total customers. Oh, this woodpecker is even worse. Meanwhile, yeah, okay, almost half the people that rode this say it's their favorite ride. Well, I guess there is something to be said for novelty. The advertising campaign should be pretty much done. We should get that notification just a little bit here. And then we have to decide, is it going to be time to renew that, or try to spend money to buy more land and build another roller coaster? I truthfully do not know. Alright, so if I let this go for a little bit longer, and the number keeps going up, then I think we're in business. Because it has been steadily trending, maybe a little bit quicker this year because of that advertising campaign, but it wasn't on a terrible pace before. It is quite crowded on a lot of the pathing here. Oh wow, we're already over an hour on this one. Oops. No, we're learning. We're having a good time. Oh, now you give me the looping roller coaster? You waited till this exact moment to give me the power to do the... Okay. Oh, man. Now I have to. Now I have to. It's like our trademark thing. One of many, I guess, but... The question is now, where do I put those? Because I really don't have space. I'd have to buy land. And this isn't really conducive to that. This isn't really either. Do I even want to mess with it? I do have almost 1,200 guests. Well, here probably wouldn't be a terrible place either, but I don't have a path that can get over there because I blocked it in, so... That's not gonna work. Okay, I look at it from this angle, it's a lot less appealing. But, depending on how we wanted to do this, we probably could still make it work. If I were to buy, say, this bit here... Now, I can't buy any more land rights, but I do only need the space in the middle for the coaster. I don't need anything else. If I put Please see 4 pieces for the station. I probably didn't need to buy all this. But I'm pretty sure I only need, for 2 coasters side by side, I only need to have 4 total width. So if I did that, I think that would be okay. Oh, I did go slightly off center with this. I did slightly go off center. Well, I think I can flatten that out. Let's see if I get rid of these trees. Yeah, that should make this a little bit more viable. I know it's super ugly, but we're going to live with it. It is required by law that we have a whoop-de-doo. Ah, see, I made an error in my judgment. I made an error in my judgment because I forgot that this one, instead of just the shuttle loop, has additional space requirements. So, I think was it those two? Gonna be that. Let's no, I gotta come back in with this again. Oh, more emails. What's up with that? Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, that works, and I've got a little bit of space on the back side, but I don't have... Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and build these because we need to build them, but then I will have to fix that. And that actually... Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, let's... Oh, I forgot that you can buy land because this is just like an overlay of the game. You can actually buy land from the preview window. I always thought that was kind of funny, the way that they did that. But now I'm good to go. Whoop-de-doo left, whoop-de-doo right. You're going to be charging $4 a piece because I said so. And we're going, not $4.20. We're going to open that, and we're going to open that, and we're going to close that, and we're going to have to build paths. And I know this is the middle of nowhere, and my gamble didn't really pay off, but, you know, if I have the opportunity to do this, I'm going to do it. And then I believe I can just go down, right like so. And there we go, we got our whoop-de-doos. So now if we come up here, we ride the whoop-de-doos, and they actually start generating money, which it looks like they are, then we should start to get more guests, but the number was going down for a little bit. Steeplechase, alright, don't care about that. Oh, okay, I see 1,200, I'm going to start paying back loan. Oh, let's see, now we're out of money again. But, friends, I think it is time for us to do our end-of-episode stuff. Because it looks like we got past 1,200, and it is July 22nd of year 3 currently. So, appreciate you, as always, coming in and watching these RollerCoaster Tycoon videos. They don't do as well from an analytical perspective as the Beavers, but I really love this game. And I'm glad we have the opportunity to do this. Because of the support of the Beard Boosters, who subsidize the insanity here on the channel and... make it so we don't have to always just do quote-unquote what the algorithm desires. Because I like playing fun stuff. It's good to have some variety, so appreciate you being here once again. And all of the support that they have given this series and the channel in general. All that being said, there's plenty more RollerCoaster Tycoon to come. We have probably still 2/3 of the game left to go, including the expansions and the sequel and all that. So don't worry. Gonna keep on going until we do all of it, hopefully. But that's gonna be all I got for this one. We'll just have to wait for the victory screen to come up, which I will actually fill out this time, unlike the previous episode. And then that's gonna be all she wrote for this one. All right, there we go. Managed to beat this one with a company value of $249,995. Really couldn't get 5 more to get to $250. Well, regardless, we did it, and we're going to put our name in there, or my name at least. But that's all we got. Whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you back again soon. Take care, friends. Bye-bye. Oh, merry-go-round's having a bad time, though.
What a way to end the video.